G'day guys, and welcome to this beautiful morning in SA. It's nice and cool this morning, but it is going to be blistering hot. I'm just going to pan around and show you where we are today. We're up bright and early collecting the cattle for the last dipping for the year. So we'll be dipping cattle this morning. So I thought while the guys are busy shouting there, getting the cows moving, let me quickly do our final episode for Stalking Shadows in 2024. This will be the last one for this year, guys, and then we'll pick it up all in the new year again. So I thought I'd head back to one of my favorite or most memorable hunts as a guide. I picked up a lovely couple that came from Canada, Rob and Rhonda, and it was probably my first season with a new company, and super excited. Picked them up. Rob is a Canadian truck driver, and we started our hunt and we hit the ground running. I took Rob to one of our family farms where my grandfather grew up, and it's the farm where I shot my first kudu. And knowing the property really well, we went out and we started hunting hard. And also again, a little bit wet, rainy weather, miserable, but we managed to find a beautiful kudu bull on our first day. It was like, everything was just set out and planned and placed for us. And I got Rob set up, and he smoked this beautiful pointing forward, hooking forward, 48, 49 inch kudu bull. So super chuffed, young professional hunter, getting my kudu out the bag and out the way. And that's the most stressful part about hunting with a client, is those animals that need days. So like a bushbuck needs a number of days to hunt. It's not an easy animal to find. Kudu is the same thing. You need days, you need opportunities. And a lot of the times we've got guys coming out here and they are hunting 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, and have a list of animals. So that's where South Africa has become this place of, if you want to hunt lots, shoot lots, go to South Africa, hunt. But it's because of all the game farms that the guys have started building up over the years, and they've again put value to the game, built the numbers up. So you're getting these crazy lists where guys want to shoot 20 animals in 10 days and stuff like that. But we did extremely well and got a kudu out the way. And we carried on and we hunted the whole day looking for warthog and impala and springbuck. And eventually we went up into what we called the springbuck camp. It's the area where the springbuck stayed. Didn't get any luck there, didn't find any big males. And then my cousin, who owns the property now, has introduced springbuck in a new area. So we went out there and we had a look, and we managed to bag a beautiful, beautiful springbuck. So that is what we got out of the way in the morning. And then we took a drive late afternoon to go look for some impala. And we went around and we knew with the impala live in this big valley, and there are these cliffs on either side, and they move over the top of the hill and feed over and feed back, and we didn't spot any, and then we didn't see one that we wanted to hunt. And on our drive back to head out, all of a sudden this magnificent, big, beautiful bushbuck ram was standing under the trees. And I didn't have to say very much to Rob. It wasn't on his list. It was just this beautiful, I said, beautiful big bushbuck ram. And he jumped out with a rifle, shot freehand, straight out the shoulder, and shot this magnificent ram as it was disappearing into the bushes. And it was super exciting because Rob trusted me from day one, knowing that I would never put him on inferior quality animals. And that's super important. Being a guide is getting your client to trust you and not second guess you when you are in a situation where you say there's a quality animal presenting itself. And we had a crack of a day. We were like super excited. We were a day in and we've got 3 beautiful animals, a beautiful springbuck, beautiful bushbuck ram. It doesn't happen where you shoot a kudu and a bushbuck on the same day. So going back to the lodge, I was all pumped up and fluffing my feathers, young PH. Yeah, I shot a bushbuck and I shot a kudu, and we did extremely well. So the next day was back to the same property again. So guys, being a freelance guide, this is where people also miss the picture or ill-informed. Clients are ill-informed. You book hunts to hunt at a safari company. 99.9% of the time, the company doesn't have enough quota on their own farm relevant to the number of clients that they've booked for that year. So as freelance guides, you are asked to source your own hunting areas. So hence I go hunt at my cousins and uncles and families who've got farms. I go out there, or I've got a friend down the road who's got other species and stuff like that. So the hunting areas that 99% of the time that you're hunting with these companies actually are connections of your professional hunter. So keep that in mind when you come and hunt in South Africa. Unless the guy has got massive scapes of land that belong to him, or he has bought the hunting rights of other people's properties, then that's a different ball game. But a lot of companies throughout SA are, professional hunters taking their clients and hunting properties that they are familiar to or comfortable at hunting. So to carry on with the story, we headed back to my uncle's place again, or my cousin who's running it now, and went after an impala. We had a crack of a day. It was really nice. Weather kept changing and things throughout this hunt. We had a bit of rain and no rain, and it was a really, really chilled hunt. No pressure now because we've got the kudu and the bushbuck out the way. And I remember going there and we got Rob set up. A little bit of a poke, and he kind of shot his impala a little far back. So I had my little dog with me now. It's Zulu, my little fox terrier, and I took him and we put him on the track, and we managed to get ahead of the impala, and Zulu was chasing it straight down towards us. And I got Rob set up nicely, and he made that final shot and smoked his impala. So we were well ahead of our schedule. 2 days in, we have shot 4 animals. So 4 animals in 2 days. And what happened with this company is you'd be based in one lodge for 2-3 days, where it's your primary kudu and hunting and area. Then you would have to move to their next lodge. So there was a transfer day where you really didn't hunt. So you had like 3 days here. You transferred for a day. That was day 4. You might have got an afternoon hunt in there, and then you hunted day 5, day 6, and day 7, and then transferred the clients back to the airport. So we were ahead. We went around looking for a warthog. I remember, if memory serves me correctly, we shot a warthog boar. Nothing fancy, guys. Nothing big. It was this year was particularly tough on shooting warthogs. We had come through a drought. We'd got some big rains that had come through, and a lot of the warthogs had died this year, and had died in the holes. But we shot a representative pig. It was by no means a trophy, and he got his warthog. And then the next day we had started our transfer process to the next lodge. So we got geared up early that next morning, had a nice breakfast, got the guys loaded up, tracker, dogs and everything, and off we went to the next property. So we went out to the next property, and throughout the hunt, Rob was just telling me how he really enjoyed hunting kudu. And that is what he enjoyed the most out of his safari. So the next morning we went out. The property had blessbuck on them. They weren't great quality blessbuck. but that's what was available to us at the time. We had no other places to hunt blesbuck. So he was super happy. He got his blesbuck out the way. And now the area we were in wasn't really known to hunt kudu. And Rob was going, hey, man, can we hunt kudu? I said, man, it's a bit far to head back to my cousin's place to go hunt kudu. He said, man, I really enjoy that. I said, but hang on, let me phone around a bit. I've got another area that I hunt here where I've seen some kudu. I don't know if they've got any kudu on quota. And it's a beautiful big farm. It's a stock farm. Let me find out. They've got some other game, nyala, blue wildebeest, zebra, waterbuck, and so on and so forth. He says, no, I'm not really interested in those, but I'm really keen on shooting another beautiful kudu. So I said, no, perfect. Made a few phone calls, and that afternoon I got the okay, and off we went. No, we went the next day. So we had a bit of a chilled day on that thing. So it's our second last day of safari, and off we went. Went around, drove the property a bit. I'd hunted there previously probably once or twice, so I kind of had an idea. It wasn't like I knew my cousin's spot where I stopped the pickup and got on the ground and started walking and looking for kudu. So I had to try and feel my way. But this property had these deep valleys, and you'd shoot across a valley. So if you were on the road, walking the road this side, you'd be looking across the valley. You couldn't really, it's very steep. You couldn't see down. So it was quite a poke across the way. And Rob was a cracking shot. He really, really shot well this trip. So we start our walk, start everything, and I come and walk around the bend. I just said to the tracker, I just want to take a little walk around here. And as I came around the bend, there was this beautiful kudu bull standing with a bunch of cows. It wasn't a matter of, Rob, there it is. When I put the sticks out, Rob put his rifle on top of the sticks, pointed straight over where I put my sticks up. And guys, remember, when your PH puts his sticks up, look straight above them through the V. It'll be in line with what he's wanting you to shoot. And then pick up the rifle and look with both eyes, then look with your rifle, and you'll pick up. You won't be swirling around on the sticks, not seeing what he's put in front of you. A lot of the times it's a matter of seconds that you need to achieve the goal that you're wanting, because if you're going to stand there trying to find it in your binoculars, the kudu is going to be gone, or whatever other animal that you're going to be hunting. So he dropped that rifle on there, he put the crosses on the shoulder, and bang, and he whacked that kudu. It did one hump up and it fell right there. And Rob was stoked. He shot his second bull on his safari. A beautiful and absolutely different and unique to his other bull. His other bull was narrow, hooking forward. This bull was much wider, beautiful shape, and he'd shot a second beautiful kudu bull. So it was all cheers. We got there, we took some beautiful photos. It was the end of our safari. Basically, we were done shooting the animals we needed, and we decided, okay, we're done now. Now it's time to head out. And these are the words that I'll leave with every client and stuff. You never know what's around the next corner in SA or in Africa. So be prepared, come out with a budget. If you want to hunt something, come out of the budget. You don't have to stick to your packages or limit yourself just to the packages. A lot of guys will tell you, you come out once, you're coming back again, but don't miss out on opportunities that you get handed to you while you're here. And we come around the corner, and there is this beautiful nyala bull walking like a cliff edge, and just the picture of him and everything like that. And this would be my first nyala bull hunted with a client. So I had a good look over him. My tracker and I both agreed he's a really nice bull. Rob was going, I want that bull, Wayne, I like it. When the man had his mind on it, that's what was happening. So we put a stalk on him, got below the ledge, and got him to shoot an upward shot, nice broadside shot. Once again, Rob making a perfect shot. Shot this nyala bull beautifully on the shoulder, and down went the nyala bull. Big congratulations. Now we've got a kudu on the back and a nyala on the back. The man has shot 3 of his spiral horns in one safari, and he has literally got an eland left to hunt. If he ever comes back to South Africa, that'll be his eland, and he's finished his spiral slam. But what a way to finish up a safari where you've gone out to hunt an extra kudu because the man just loves hunting that hunting style, and then finish up with a beautiful nyala in the Eastern Cape. So guys, I want to leave it there. Have a great festive season. We're looking forward to seeing new clients and old clients all returning for 2024. Have a blessed Christmas, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.